Well, ladies and gentlemen and kids, welcome back to the Firehouse Chef. I'm as always your host, Ryan McKay, and I say kids because I love my kids. I know I have kids that I take care of at the fire station too, even though they're just kind of bigger. Anyways, for those kids of ours, you know what I'm talking about, that are having that little bit of a sugar itch and you want it to be scratched, but you don't want to spend all day in the kitchen and you only have some cheap staple items lying around, well, I'm giving you Rice Krispie treats. Now these aren't going to be your everyday Rice Krispie treats. Well, I'll give you those and then I'll kind of elevate them because I had some chocolate, I had some graham crackers. I've been thinking about camping. You see where I'm going with this. Anyways, this is all thrown together fairly quickly. And please try not to downgrade the Rice Krispie treat as a simpleton's dessert because after this is done, you'll think differently. So stick around. So what I love about Rice Krispie treats is its utilization of perhaps the greatest invention culinarily in the civilized world. And that's cereal. I love cereal. Well, you guys already know this, but I mean, Rice Krispie treats are very cheap. They're available everywhere, and all you need is some marshmallows and some butter, and you're pretty much done. You got everything that you need. These, although I'm going to change a little bit, something my wife recommended, and it has worked out perfectly, and that's also adding marshmallow cream to it. It helps keep the Rice Krispie treats from drying out so quickly. I mean, there's nothing worse than day-old Rice Krispie treats, and you bite into them, and you feel like you just took a spoonful of cinnamon. So I'm going to add a little bit of that, and you're pretty much done. Graham crackers and chocolate will come later, so stick around. All right, one quick thing to talk about before we actually get to making them, and that's the preparation of the marshmallows themselves. Now, I personally am trying to shoot for that roasted campfire effect that you have, you know, when you're actually camping. But we're going to be obviously camping inside here. What you can do, though, is you can skip that all together. Just throw your melted butter and your marshmallows in the pot and mix it up until you're done, and you can move on to the next step. I'm going to give you a couple different options. You can either actually take all these, put them in a nice pan, nice and level, throw them in the broiler, and kind of toast up the top, give them that nice, you know, campfire effect. But the only problem with that is you're only getting like a quarter of the marshmallows. Best way to do it, though, and it's for us kids, is to put them on a stick, roast them over an open flame, get them charred all the way around, then add them. A little more time consuming, but then the kids and the bigger firemen get something to do. And we're all about entertaining. So let's get going. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Rice Krispie treats done two ways. I gave you the traditional, and then I elevated it and made it almost, I hate to say it, but like a decadent dessert. It was fantastic. It was like a Rice Krispie treat s'mores, or s'mores Rice Krispie treats, however you want to call it. Had the perfect amount of chocolate, that nice graham cracker crust, and then those toasted marshmallows really threw it over the top. Just a perfect firehouse recipe, one worth keeping. So until next time, y'all, stay hungry.